Hi, I'm Brendan. I'm 16 years old and I love playing guitar and singing and making things, yeah.
My name's Ben. I'm 19 years old and I work with Fusion on the Sunshine Coast.
I'm Chelsea, I'm 18. I've been with Fusion since 2008.
At the beginning of this year, I went on a pilgrimage to Uluru, the first Saturday of every month, I'm involved in organising the Youth Hub events.
I've been involved in Flip, which is a program, like a leadership program, every Tuesday night. So yeah, and basically we play some games and then we do some like leadership skills and we talk about that, so like anxiety and depression and different things like that.
I got recommended to Fusion by a school captain when I first joined the school because I was flagged as being a special student, which basically means that like you don't do anything in class, like you don't talk to anyone and you isolate yourself.
Especially with my generation, we find that friendships are based on the internet and talking over texting or whatever, and even though you think you might have a real friendship, you really don't until you can compare it to a relationship with someone where you can just sit down and talk to each other in person.
Some of the problems I had when I was younger was during school I got a bit bullied, picked around on. Most of my friends left me because of that, and then at home it wasn't probably the best place because parents were fighting and I was fighting with them and stuff like that, and probably been kicked out once or twice.
I guess because I have special needs siblings, so like people really thought I was different because I always hanged out with the special needs kids. So it was pretty bad by their point, but...
Yeah, I suppose I stopped talking to my friends and stopped communicating, and yeah, I missed out on a lot of school after the holidays, and actually ended up going to the hospital. Yeah, I ended up going to a psychologist, and they didn't really, they were just helping me, trying to work out what the real problem was, like what's really been like causing the problem.
Around that time I probably feel a bit lonely, it's probably one of the words. No one wanted to listen, and then that's probably about it, yeah. A bit angry as well.
I guess just like coming to Fusion and participating in their programs, it just gives you like a new outlook, I guess, because you get to know people that you wouldn't have known before. You get to experience things that you may not have even, like, you would have been like, oh, no thanks.
If I hadn't got involved in Fusion, it probably would be like really bad. Because I know back before I met Fusion, I was classified as having depression, and I did take serious actions towards it. So definitely without the intervention of Fusion, I probably wouldn't be here today. I probably would guarantee I wouldn't be here today.
So Fusion's actually really helped me like get through my depression. Yeah, like with all the leadership skills and the building, like it's just been so much better for me. Like, yeah, I just feel like so much, like I just feel released. And
If I didn't come in contact with Fusion, I think I probably would end up somewhere in the juvie type looking area, because I would have went down track, would have been in lots of fights, and would have probably dropped out of school earlier than I did. And the difference it's made, I've been more aware of what I say and do to others and focus more.
my life has been impacted by Fusion through the leadership skills that I've learned. The friendship that I've built, like I've built so many more friends than I used to have. Like I never used to have this many friends. Yeah, and my confidence is so much better than it used to be.
With the pilgrimage to Uluru, it's definitely impacted hugely on my life. Just spending 10 days with different people, getting to know different culture, even though it is in our country, it differs a lot. Like, just not being able to have all the luxuries that we have here. It's really opened my eyes, I guess, to how lucky we are living where we do with all the things that we have.
It's changed a lot more than it used to be because now I actually communicate with my mum a lot more. We agree and disagree on things that need to be. So we actually talk a lot more, and with my younger siblings, we don't fight as much. We normally just close our mouths, take a couple of seconds, and then just work out the problems we have.
Like, for example, when Fusion gives like young people more of an opportunity to, like, for example, when Fusion lets young people get involved with like the behind the scenes things, like planning day trips, and they get opportunity to lead bus games, that really gives them confidence to become more bigger people in the community, like becoming plannings, getting more involved in like planning more community events outside Fusion. I'm so proud to be part of Fusion, knowing that it's changed so many young people's lives and changed the community so much.
Well, just being in a community is like being accepted, with a group of people is really great. And Fusion, like, they're just really great in the way that they welcome you and you feel accepted and you feel loved.